Hi everyone! I am Jamaica D. Espeda, a first-year student of Negros Oriental State University, Shatan Campus, taking up Bachelor of Secondary Education major in Social Studies. And this is Ed 102 Section D, Building and Enhancing New Literacies Across the Curriculum. For today's video, I will be discussing about the methods of curriculum integration. So, are you ready for a new learning today? Good to hear that. Before knowing about the methods of curriculum integration, let us first get to know what is curriculum integration. We always hear the word curriculum, and a great example for that is the K-12 curriculum. So, what is curriculum? Curriculum is a roadmap upon which instruction is based. Meaning, curriculum is the central guide for all educators as to what is essential for teaching and learning, so that every student has access to rigorous academic experiences. On the other hand, curriculum integration is a planned multidisciplinary approach to instruction that provides rigorous, relevant, and engaging learning experiences that make connections within and across subjects and within and across learners. Embedded in common core standards, curriculum integration provides real-world opportunities for students to become analytical problem solvers. Rigor is the foundation of curriculum integration in that students are able to transfer their learning to real-life situations. Curriculum integration can also be defined as the process of combining, articulating learning content and subjects with a view to promoting holistic and comprehensive learning. In curriculum integration, students do not only connect and create more real-world connections in integrated classrooms, but they are also more actively engaged. Creating an integrated curriculum means that teachers are charged with having to create challenging, fun, and meaningful tasks that help students connect to information. For example, creating a solar system unit that also requires oral language development and practice, reading comprehension skills, and mathematics can engage students for more than just a lesson on the solar system alone. Integration helps to achieve retention and engagement in classrooms, which yields higher mastery of content standards. One final key benefit of an integrated curriculum is the ability for students to see skills multiple times. Instead of teaching comprehension strategies in just reading, teaching those strategies across multiple disciplines can give students an opportunity to see and implement it more often. The repetition of the skills being taught creates a higher level of understanding and retention of information for students in the classroom. We already defined about what is curriculum integration, and also we already know about its function. So, let's proceed to the methods of curriculum integration. Here are the 5 methods of curriculum integration. Number 1, project-based learning. Number 2, service learning. Number 3, learning centers or parallel disciplines. Number 4, theme-based. And number 5, fusion. Project-based learning is a teaching method in which students gain knowledge and skills by working for an extended period of time to investigate and respond to an authentic, engaging, and complex question, problem, or challenge. PBL, or project-based learning, is becoming widely used in schools and other educational settings, with different varieties being practiced. However, there are key characteristics that differentiate doing a project from engaging into a rigorous project-based learning. We find it helpful to distinguish a dessert project or a short intellectually light project served up after the teacher covers the content of a unit in the usual way, from a main course project in which the project is the unit. In project-based learning, the project is the vehicle for teaching the important knowledge and skills students need to learn. The project contains and frames curriculum and instruction. In contrast to dessert projects, PBL requires critical thinking, problem solving, collaboration, and various forms of communication. To answer driving questions and create high-quality work, students need to do much more than remember information. They need to use higher-order thinking skills and learn to work as a team. The next method of curriculum integration is service learning. Service learning is one methodology of teaching and learning that provides context for building academic and work readiness skills. Is community-based learning, or also called service learning. Service learning is a form of teaching that combines instruction with meaningful community service experiences. It represents a holistic approach that reinvigorates the linkages between young people and the institution that serve the broader community. When administered appropriately, a community-based learning course provides the following. So, this talks about the benefits of community-based learning or service learning. Number 1, opportunities for students to make valuable contributions to communities through active participation in organized service experiences coordinated with the school and community. Number 2, structured time for students to think, talk, or write about their experiences with the service activity. Number 3, opportunities for students to use newly acquired academic skills and knowledge in real-life situations in their communities. And number 4, enhancement to what is taught in the school by extending student learning beyond the classroom and into the community, helping to foster the development of a sense of caring for others. The third method of curriculum integration is the learning centers or parallel discipline. Learning center is a space set aside in the classroom that allows easy access to a variety of learning materials in an interesting and productive manner. Learning centers are usually designed to offer a variety of materials, designs, and media through which students can work by themselves or with others to operationalize the informations learned in the classroom. Centers are designed to enhance the learning of concepts, skills, themes, or topics. This learning can take place after a topic is presented to students or during the course of presenting important concepts or as an initial introduction to material in the text. Learning centers can have any number of designs, each limited only by your creativity and imagination. Feel free to work with your students in creating a center they will want to use. Such shared responsibility assures that students have a sense of ownership in the center and will be more willing to engage in the resultant activities. And then, on the other hand, parallel disciplines means teachers reach across departments to plan and sequence some similar ideas. Topics and units of study are rearranged and sequenced to coincide with each other. Similar ideas are taught at the same time, while still remaining separate subjects. For example, a social studies and a language arts teacher might decide to parallel their courses by teaching World War II and the Diary of Anne Frank at the same time, in the hopes that each of the disciplines will be enriched. The other method of curriculum integration is the theme-based learning. The theme-based approach is a way of teaching and learning whereby many areas of curriculum are connected together and integrated within a theme. Using themes while working with young children has been popular since John A. Dewey, an American philosopher, psychologist, and educational reformer who first proposed that the curriculum should be related to real-life experiences. Thematic units are common in preschool classes since preschool children learn through interactive hands-on activities. Thematic units are mainstream among kids and educators alike. What numerous early childhood instructors don't understand is that the utilization of thematic units gives a coordinated way to deal with educating and learning. Children are able to relate to real-world experiences and build on prior knowledge of a topic. Thematic units also help teachers with a paving way to facilitate learning for each child who has his or her own way of learning things. A thematic way to deal with instructing includes incorporating every single branch of knowledge together under one subject. It traverses headlines and enables kids to relate essential scholarly abilities to true thoughts. Themes help us to weave the design that brings in the structure to the whole of our approach. They interview the different methodologies which make the learning experience meaningful for the child. Through theme, children get to understand their own unique strengths, explore multiple ways of learning, and also use the skills that they have been acquiring through Montessori methodology. Through a skillful planning, the curriculum integrates into a framework that helps children to be introduced to life skills, academic skills, understanding one's own unique skills, critical thinking, and ample of opportunities are provided for children to learn social, cognitive, emotional, and physical development, which are recognized as equally valuable assets which are reflected in our curriculum. The other method of curriculum integration is fusion. Fusion involves a medium degree of integration. Teachers fuse skills, knowledge, or attitudes in the regular school classroom. Example, incorporating a theme, such as peace, through every thread of the school's curriculum. Fusion can involve basic skill. Many schools emphasize positive work habits in each subject area. Educators can also fuse technology across the curriculum with computer skills integrated within every subject area. According to a study, fusion teaching transforms the way learning occurs by allowing students to connect with pedagogies that are helpful to their understanding. The evidence reveals that when students are actively involved in learning activities, they learn more and remember it longer than when they are passively sitting and listening. Alternatively, the instructor may deal less with routine inquiries, becoming more of a supervisor of the learning process rather than a source of information. Furthermore, the instructor may devote more class time to in-class activities and application in order to capture student interest. In the words of Ben Franklin, "Tell me and I forgot, teach me and I remember, involve me and I learn." Their researchers in this study experience suggest that the mediation of fusion teaching with course management technology will engage students, increase satisfaction, and improve learning while enhancing instructional effectiveness. To sum up, the methods of curriculum integration provide learners and educators who are critical thinking problem solvers. These methods mold students to become skilled, flexible, and goal-oriented individuals. Being able to acquire these methods provides more opportunities for students, for they are educated with this curriculum. And that's all for today's video. I hope you learned something today. Goodbye!